box and a media box. I don't know. Media box. Pop up a bit more for it to get out.
Yeah, that'd be probably the easiest solution for it. Just drill a few holes, put a few bar like this purely in there.
Help us level the playing field. Sign the parliamentary petition today to fuel the growth and fund the game.
Two of the slowest starting sides in the Senol NPLW Victoria for the 2026 season meet here today in the southeast of Melbourne as Bulleen look to back up their win from last week that might well kickstart their campaign with another here. Melbourne City still looking for their first win at this level and of this calendar year, hoping that this afternoon might present the opportunity for just that. They return home to Casey Fields to take on one of the juggernauts in this state and in this footballing ecosystem. You can't keep a good side down like Bulleen for long, and of course they romped to a 4-0 win last time out against Keilor Park. Been a bit of a stop-start, if you will, for Melbourne City after the game against Alamein was rescheduled. That was meant to take place last week. This is their third game of the league campaign in the Senol NPLW Victoria competition on this Labour Day public holiday here in Melbourne. We thank you ever so much for your company and a belated happy International Women's Day to all of the women who make our game brilliant and make it what it is. Thank you ever so much for your company this afternoon and into the evening here in Victoria. My name is Oliver Walker-Peel. A pleasure to have your company over the airwaves this afternoon as we take you to the teams. And for Melbourne City, there are a couple of alterations from the side that were defeated last time out a couple of weeks ago by Spring Hills. Out come Isabella Rarko and Kaylee Jugovic. Into the team comes Chelsea Biggs and also Hannah Skanitsa, which means that the team in full is as follows. Number 1 is Darley Gore-Birchmore. Number 4, Liliana Lamai. Number 5, Heidi Dry. Number 6, Kira Saris. Number 8, Chelsea Biggs. Number 11, Sienna Calvanese. 12 is Mary Brown. 13, Maya Capitanio. 14, Ellie Kirkby. 17, Hannah Skanitsa. And 21 is Ella Duhau. And for Bulleen, well, after winning 4-0, they don't see fit to change a winning recipe, so they are unchanged from that win. Means in goal is number 1, Alyssa Deloste. 3, Catherine Ranahan. Number 4, Claudia Mircic. Number 6, Leah Muldiri. Number 8 is Sarah Kane. 10, Madison Rakic. Number 12 is Olivia Bomford. 14, Tiff Eliadis. Number 17, Maya Marovski. Number 19 is Ashley Jordan. And 22 is Alana Cortolino. 2 captains, Mary Brown, of course, formerly of Bulleen, and Sarah Kane, exchanging some pleasantries at the coin toss along with our officiating team, which is led by our referee, Rowan Naganso. Be assisted today by Yuval Yulianitsky and Lee Hong Shong, with our 4th official, Jamie Kaltsis. Our substitutes this afternoon for Melbourne City. They've got their backup goalkeeper, Anastasia Kuriaku, alongside Sienna Leighton-Welsh, Jamie Marandola, Joanna Zoyce, with a couple of potential City NPLW club debutants today in Abby Cheshire and Gia Kapsimalis. Of course, Kapsimalis formerly of South Melbourne and has played at top level of Victorian football there. For Bulleen, backup goalkeeper. And once on the books here at Melbourne City, Emily Shields. So Nia Selle, GJ Garon, Cleo Angel and Rosie Roger. So Mary Brown to kick us off then for Melbourne City. 2 goals in 9 games for Bulleen last term. Player who knows that club well. Now we'll be hoping to mastermind what would be considered an upset, I reckon, against their former employers. City from left to right, Bulleen from right to left. Opportunity knocks for both. Bulleen looking to make it 2 wins from as many games to put behind them a poor opening fortnight. Going forward here, Markovski into the middle towards the front post, and able to work it out through Gore-Birchmore to deal with that. Ashley Jordan. Yeah. The front post as Bulleen were looking for the dream start. Marovski back to goal. Down the inside left channel and able to take it with a Bomford. Brown looking to bring it away.
Take us up, Melody, take us up.
Tightrope the touchline well enough. Calvinese in board. Bulleen have it back.
Sienna, drop off, Sienna.
To Alyssa Deloste, a two-time NPLW Victoria Goalkeeper of the Year, once at Box Hill and at Calder United. Spent time in the A-League women's competitions with both Western United and the Perth Glory. That's a good ball forward. Ashley Jordan breaking away into the box, right-footed and just wide of the far corner. An enterprising start from the number 19 from Bulleen, who even inside the opening 2 minutes has found herself in some glorious positions. Gore Birchmore gives it away. Pomford then did likewise, and Bulleen were unable to capitalise on it. Looked to be a great opportunity, and Melbourne City coming back the other way here. Underhit ball looking for Calvinese. Stepping in here is Rakic, who rolls it left here for Jordan. Didn't quite work out for the visitors, and City can look to bring it away, although that comes unstuck as well. Jordan to Kane. And Bomford to unleash from range. Or Birchmore behind that. Cleverly done from Capitano, who then smashed it forwards. Looking for the run of Kirkby, asked a lot of it. Jordan wanting Marovski, who'd made the central run. Again, another pass looking for a striker that is too long. Duhau pokes it down the right-hand side. Calvinese skipping in field. And still. Swanner team a throw here. Played from Melbourne City's number 11, formerly a junior at West Adelaide, so has made the journey from South Australia to be a part of the Melbourne City fold. Lamai. Ball surrendered, but Melbourne City get lucky. The 1-1 here in the southeast of Melbourne today. Tough conditions, I imagine, for the players out there. Once more, Bulleen have it back from poor use of possession from Melbourne City, and Marovski fires that one wide from well outside the box. They have been a bit shaky while on the ball, today's hosts so far. Again, Gore Birchmore gives it away. Heavy touch there from Kane. It's to a detriment. The ball forward. Marovski should be in here. It's a good first touch. She's well inside the box. And there was no other outcome. Took that with consummate ease. Wonderful poise inside the box to tuck it away into the bottom corner. May Marovski doing what she does best. Deadlock broken early. And Bulleen are away here in Casey. So, 43rd goal in the Senol NPLW Victoria for May Marovski. Third of the campaign after a double against Keilor Park. Calvinese. Ashley Jordan. City haven't been able to keep the ball too much, and it's the lack of experience that is probably owing to that. They haven't used a player in this league season so far, despite how early it is, who is older than 19. It's been all teenagers and below so far. Of course, that isn't a surprise when you consider that some of the players that has been using the A-League women's side have in teenagers as well, so you've got to try and get players through so that they can be considered for selection at senior level. Throw one for Bulleen here. Another hit and hope type ball. And that was under hit. Ball towards the middle. Cut out this time by Eliadis, and North go Bulleen again. Marovski round the corner. Looking for the run of Cortolino, who can't initially get on the end of it. It's the Melbourne City backline under some pressure, and they are forced to clear, but they've cleared it well. Calvinese looking for the 1-2 with Brown. Smartly covered off by Rakic, who was fouled, and a free kick here for the Lions. Bulleen would have to be aware of the perils of facing an A-League's Academy side, having fallen to one already this season. They lost by a goal to nil against the Melbourne Victory NPL team early this season. So you start the campaign. Sloane Young of Avondale had her way against Bulleen the following week with a hat-trick. Looks like that has been put behind them now. Could be. It's a fashionable through. It's only getting to the feet of Alyssa DeLoste in the Bulleen goal. '23 A-League women's appearances behind her. the large majority of those with Western United, before signing as an injury replacement player for the first month and a bit of this current campaign. Better football from Melbourne City. Scott Nitzer tries to thread it through, and it came unstuck there and then. Former junior at Bulleen. And Scott Nitzer alongside a spell at Geelong Galaxy United. There are a few in this Melbourne City squad who have spent time with Bulleen.
Just delay, out.
Chelsea Biggs, another one who is starting here today. Mary Brown, of course, as mentioned earlier on. Jamie Marandola, who is on the bench today for Melbourne City. So a fair few saying Sky Blue, who would know their opponents rather well and maybe better than most, as that one is sent into touch.
Closer to your opponent.
Brown trying to get that one forward. It's not a bad idea. Ranahan had to get back and did. Well defended by the former Alamein centre half, or there might have been trouble there for Bulleen. Even though they are a goal to the good, they've just got to be aware and keep on their toes, because if they switch off, Melbourne City do have a fair bit of talent. It's given away poorly by Gore Birchmore. I'm not sure was the original intention towards Jordan, but it worked out just fine. I wonder if Catherine Ranahan saw her name in lights then, trying to lift it over the goalkeeper. Space on the right-hand side here for Melbourne City. Natural ball behind the intended target of Catania, who is back on the ball here. Albanese running into Bulleen traffic. Struggled to get anything going, really, the team from these parts. Quite something, the new facility here, or relatively new at least. It's been up for several years now. Of course, this is the complex Casey Fields where Melbourne play their AFLW games. Casey play VAFL and VFLW games here too, so multi-sport complex that Melbourne City have made their home as well, as Kane helps it on towards Marovski. Sidesteps one and couldn't break clear of a second. It was well defended by Capitanio. Got herself back. Brown plays the 1-2, and they'll get it back again. Biggs playing it against Bomford, but City had it back. Another long ball that doesn't work. So that's helped on from Jordan, a little bit ambitious. been a game in which both teams have struggled a little bit in terms of building passages of play together, stringing 3 or 4 passes at some certain points. It's been a bit of a task. Aside from only the goal of the game, now the goalkeeper has been worked. That might change. Eliadis with a ball forward that looked good initially, but a bit too much on it towards Olivia Bomford. And through to Gore Birchmore it went. Calvin, he's losing it. Biggs telegraphed that to win it back from Melbourne City. Tried to clip it forward. Well defended Mircic to ensure that one didn't bypass her. Marovski. It's the right hand side. Good ball, and wasn't one that could be helped Bulleen build on it. Cortellino's touch was too heavy. City hemmed in here. Plucked out a play from Olivia Bomford. Wind picking up as well. Here at Casey Fields. Kane in a bit of space now for Bulleen. Didn't like to shoot and pass it instead, and it didn't work. Neither did that ball forward. Muldeary will go all the way back to Deloste. Past the opening 20 minutes here in the southeast of Melbourne. It is Bulleen who lead by a goal to nil. That's Biggs. Plays a nice ball over towards the left-hand side. Here's Kirkby. Showed too much of it to Ranahan. Biggs picks it back up. Kirkby fired that one at Capitanio, and that's how quick things could unravel. Almost one back there by Calvinese. It's had a play for a Bulleen throw. Down the inside left channel, Marovski. Getting it from Jordan. Inside the box again. Could spell trouble this for Melbourne City. Biggs got back. Well, to get into position to deal with that. Renahan stride for stride with Ellie Kirkby. 20 back for Bulleen, and better safe than sorry approach from Kira Saris, who has sent that one out of play for a Bulleen throw. Of course, this is the first of two occasions where a Bulleen senior side will take on an A-Leagues Academy side. The home of the Matildas will host the clash between Melbourne Victory's NPL men's side, or VPL men's side now, I suppose, who will take on Bulleen senior men. We're approaching the midpoints of this first half, and given the conditions here today, both sets of players ordered off for a drinks break, which would absolutely be welcomed right about now. Tough slog out there for those players. I suppose it wouldn't feel so bad if you're in the Bulleen camp and you've got a 1-goal lead, which they do, given to them by Marovski's strike from inside the box and into the bottom left corner. Sure, Caitlin Friend, despite the lead, would have something to say. Rather demonstrative in the team talk. Seems a coach that players would want to play for, and one of the best young coaches in the league. Say young, she's been around for a while. Certainly one in the sense of, wouldn't be surprised if there are higher honours on the way. Former Melbourne Victory W League player, back when it was called that, of course. Former assistant coach with the Victory as well after her playing days concluded. Rakic. Bulleen keep hold. Rakic. Working it back for Muldeary. Player who spent last year with Banyul City. A long time Senol NPLW Victoria player. Marovski helps it on. Clear and slice, and eventually it's high and away from City point of view from Saris. Kane moving on towards Eliadis. Work for Bulleen that. Calvin, he's trying to move away with it. City keeping it on the floor this time, and they presented it back to Bulleen. Here's Eliadis sizing one up, and that one's going a fair wide. On a fair way off target from Tiff Eliadis, but she's a player, given her CV, that you wouldn't bet against having a shot from there and testing goalkeepers. Won back-to-back Victorian top flight golden boots with South Melbourne in 2012 and 2013, in which she scored 53 goals in a couple of campaigns, 29 one year and 24 the next. Marovski in towards the middle. Jordan trying to trap it. Can she take it with her? Answer to that is no, and Melbourne City have got the decision. The Bulleen players voicing their immediate protestations. Well, Birchmore has hammered that out of play. Throw coming here for Bulleen, high up the pitch. It's gone behind off Lamai for a corner. Former Bentley and South Melbourne player and Olivia Bomford over to take it. Floated in over the top of the goalkeeper, and somehow that's not found a way in. Charlie Gore Birchmore didn't get anywhere near that, really. No one from Bulleen could head home. It's a crowded 6-yard box, that's an understatement. Ball in towards the top of it. It's worked back, and that one far too high and well over the top from Liam Muldeary. Sarah's put under immediate pressure. Melbourne City working up towards the halfway line, but no further. Miocic. Cleverly done from Rakic. Muldeary. Full ball towards Cortolino. Couldn't get it under a spell. That's behind for a goal kick. Taken down by Kane. Forward towards Marovski, who has one already. Lays off. It's a first-time strike just over the top. Olivia Bomford, a player that you don't want to give too much space to. That one unable to be kept down, though. Kane's header, Biggs controls. Miocic playing that one well. Thought she was fouled, and she was. By Calvinese, who will get at least a talking to. Rohan Nagan saw a referee electing not to produce a card to go with it. Rakic here with the free kick here for Bulleen, right-footed. Great delivery! Eliadis was offside, but I tell you what, that is some ball. Curve on it was exquisite. Tiff Eliade is just making the run a fraction too early, but that is a snapshot of what Bulleen can do from set pieces. Deary crashing through, and fairly so, as that one's out of play again from Calvinese. Oh, a slip at a crucial time. Deary going over. A chance here for Melbourne City to try and capitalise. Inside the boxes, Capitanio. And she can't make Bulleen pay. Best chance Melbourne City have had, and it came out of nothing, and there might be a bit of a concern here for City's number 13, who has stayed down. Slow to rise, but back on her feet. Capitanio, formerly of Heidelberg, 7 appearances there last season. Will turn 17 next month. He's also part of the squad that took on Adelaide United in a senior pre-season friendly before the start of the A-League women's campaign. Marovski has it in a central position, might have a look, charge down. Slamai got in the way, behind for another corner for the Lions. Another corner here for Bomford. Right-footed. Into the front post. Markovski's around it. Oh, the acrobatic overhead was almost pulled off with some intuition. That would have been quite something. Bomford with another look to send it in. Marovski flicking it on, but only into the waiting arms of Gore Birchmore. I tell you what. That would have been quite special for Marovski had that come off. Wave after wave of pressure from Bulleen on that Melbourne City defence. Marovski gives it away, and Biggs back the other way. She runs into Kane. Tried to breeze by Scott Nitzer. Melbourne City is struggling to get out of their own half at the minute. Miocic, Marovski a first time ball. Comfort leaving it behind, and Biggs once more. Forward. Sorted out from a Bulleen point of view by Muldeary. Fair bit for Jorge Herrero, the Melbourne City coach, to have a think on as we move towards the half-time break. Or Gore Birchmore, a dreadful giveaway, a chance for Marovski. Played it straight to Tiff Eliade, and that could have been so much worse from a Melbourne City point of view. Sometimes hard to assess where these Melbourne City players are at, given that their best football is so far ahead of them, one would think. But in the here and now, they've got a tough task ahead of them. Let's try and keep it with some top quality senior players, and they're struggling at the moment. Bomford going forward at the edge of the box. Gore Birchmore well behind that. Into the box. Sarah Kane. Or Birchmore dealing with that. And giving it away again. Cortolino. Around one inside the box. Looking for Marovski in the middle. Couldn't be found. This is an onslaught from Bulleen. It doesn't say so on the scoreboard, but in every other way it is. Eliard is on the stretch. Trying to pull that one back. Saris getting that one away as far as she could. Miocic to Cortolino. Towards Ranahan. It was well watched by Kirkby. Former Western United defender has it back. Lost it to Biggs though. So again, Bulleen win it back high up the pitch, but can't keep it there either.
Heidi, forward run, come on!
Brown from deep. Sends it long, it ends up high in the wind. That is volleyed with conviction by Miocic. Ball will bounce through to Gore Birchmore, who will spot it down. Still 1-0. Has been for a while. Maja Markovski's third league goal of the campaign. Giving today's visitors the lead. Eliadis disappointed with her disposal of the ball. Calvinese looking to get clear of Kane. That looks to have ricocheted back off the Melbourne City player, but officials seeing it the other way. A bit unlucky from a Melbourne City point of view. Capitanio getting in the way and showing some good positioning there, but couldn't get to the ball first. Bomford goes over. She was fouled. Free kick given away by Scott Nitzer. Here for Bulleen here. Looks to be Rakic who will take. Of course, championship winner with Heidelberg a couple of seasons back. Started in the 3-2 win over Preston. Stands over this, posed by two in the Melbourne City wall. It's a right-footed set piece. That one's headed and behind. And FC Bulleen Lions have got themselves another corner to be taken from the left here. Bomford be the architect of something here. It's right-footed. It's high. Throwing an arm at it. Gore Birchmore. And someone in sky blue or maybe even in pink got a touch. It's another corner. Would be tough for a goalkeeper, best part of a couple of months shy of her 16th birthday, to try and deal with all these high balls in. A lesson for sure, and one that should be better for. Bomford will send another one in. One has gone behind. Goal kick here for Melbourne City. Heidi Dre. Marovski. Side steps away from Saris, sends it in high. Birchmore has got there. Chops it, but into her own path, and so all's well that ends well. It's judged there by Renahan. Chance here maybe for Kirkby. Melbourne City players start to get forward to join her. That one's sent down the inside left channel. Scott Nitzer inside the box! Oh, that'd be something. It was on target, which it wasn't. One will stay in play for Melbourne City. Still obliged for Calvinese, who worked it square. Calvinese trying to slalom through. Picked a lane. Dry, chops onto her right and unleashes one from distance. It's well offline. Got through to Marovski. Superbly defended by Saris. She might have some more work to do though. Marovski back on the ball. Over for Bomford. Let's get it towards Cortolino. Tried to send it high. It's coming back towards her with the wind going the way it is. Going to test the Melbourne City goalkeeper. Playing the ball into a tailwind. Goalkeeper down away to our left at the moment. Drilled lower, might be the better way to do things. Ranahan won it back though for Bulleen. Cortolino charging forward down the right hand side and still pokes behind by Heidi Dry. And behind for yet another Bulleen Lions set piece. It's the final minutes of the opening 45. A half of football that today's visitors have well and truly controlled. Haven't been at their best today either, but haven't needed to be so far. Can they double their lead on the stroke of half time from this corner? High ball from Bomford. Marovski's trying to flick it on. That one will be sent away from Capitanio. Can't imagine we're going to get much added time. Let's find out from our fourth official, Jamie Kaltsis. A couple of minutes. It's the end of the opening 45 here at Casey Fields. Control Cyber Campus, part of the complex. So timing off them for Bulleen if they're good enough. Miocic chested down by Eliadis. Cortolino was making the run ahead of Marovski. The ball wasn't her best. There by Catherine Renahan. Hannah Skonitzer, and Melbourne City will take it quickly. Even wise just to hold on a little bit. wasn't fouled there. City will play it around. Eliadis sweating there on Capitanio. City do lose it. Jordan got involved. Bomford more central. Brown getting stuck in, and she played that one to the best of her ability to win it back. So a chance the other way here for Melbourne City. Skonitsa playing it off. Tivo Calvanese, who got it from Kirkby. It's had a play for Bulleen Lions, ball in. Sent down the line. We're back here to Gord Birchmore. Sends that one away. Check the watch from the referee, who will blow the half-time whistle. A half of football, if we're being brutally honest, has lacked a lot of quality. Aside from the finish that brought about the goal, Maya Marovski. With a good finish into the bottom left corner after she was sent in behind to give Bulleen the lead with a few minutes in the game gone. Since then, neither goalkeeper has been worked and neither team has been able to string any real meaningful passages of play together. Half time here at Casey Fields. It is Melbourne City 0, FC Bulleen Lions 1. Melbourne City and Bulleen. It was Marovski who broke the deadlock. So the opening few minutes of the game, tucking the ball into the bottom left-hand corner after a long ball from Claudio Mircic. And from the point that the ball nestled into the back of the net, City have trailed and Bulleen have held the lead. My name is Oliver Walker-Peel, a pleasure to have your company. Looks like we're about to see things happen from a Bulleen point of view. Perhaps it's a continuation of the onslaught that ended the first half with. Thought there might have been some action by way of personnel changes on the Melbourne City bench. I'm not too sure if that's the case. It does appear that we are starting the second half with the 22 players that started the first. Bulleen are ready to go. They're well in formation. Melbourne City just going through some final words of encouragement perhaps, or tactics, or whatever it might be. Even though they're only a goal down, they've been well on the back foot in this game so far. But it only takes a moment when you're one goal down for that all to change. Can Bulleen build on what they have? Off and away inside the box. Cortolino trying to fire one into the middle. Behind for the corner, and it looks as though the way the first half ended looks to be the way the second half is starting. Time that Pomford has sent the ball in and it's gone behind before really troubling anyone in the middle. Capitano. Mai. To try and play the way out from the back. Hasn't worked. Marovski almost whisking that one away. Smartly done from Capitano. Goes on. Kirkby up with it. Capitano into the middle. And a bad ball in. Will it break here for Melbourne City? Go on with it. Coveney's lost it. This is better though from Melbourne City. Nicely done from Biggs. Let the ball run. Coveney's kept it in. Still hasn't gone out of play yet. Bulleen will bring it clear. Bomford and Eliadis combining there for Bulleen. Working it round. Kane in a bit of space. The former Melbourne City senior player, Eliadis. Over the top towards one of Cortolino and Marovski. Went to the forward, that's gone out of play for a Bulleen ball. delivery to give there as Kirkby was shoved by Marovski. Down there, Mircic. Doesn't look good at all. And straight down. The ball collided with her. Very efficiently done from the physio there to sprint out and come to Claudia Mircic's aid. To be repeating back the instructions of the physio, so that appears to be a good sign. She will be ordered off, as is custom now, after receiving treatments. That looks a bad one at first viewing, but it appears as though Bulleen will be able to keep the complement of 11 that they started with. They'll be back to that full complement in a moment or so, shortly after this drop ball. Bamford takes and plays to Marovski. It's Cortolino, who was matched well by Dry. She's lost it though inside the box. Cortolino has it back. Once more, it's well defended by the New Zealand Youth International. Line. Going off the sole of Liam Muldeary. Out to play for a City throw. It's Biggs for Melbourne City. Not on the same page there as anyone in Sky Blue. Bomford, Kane and Eliadis. Towards Marovski. Can Cortolino hold her on? Looks like she might have done. She's in behind Alana Cortolino! Off the post! And not over the line! As close as Bulleen have come since scoring to scoring again. Looks as though the net was about to bulge, and in the end it never did. Massive chance gone for Bulleen. It's a very smart run though from Alana Cortolino. Once again as Lions try and break through this Melbourne City defence again. Here's Kane. Towards the edge of the box. Melbourne City with so many numbers back to deal with the first passage. They've got another one to sort out here, and they will. Score Birchmore is able to pick that one up. Cortellino. Marovski was making the run but wasn't found. Renahan swooping on that loose ball. Forward towards Cortellino. Good first touch in field. She slipped over the top of the ball, right at the edge of the box. This game in microcosm, really. It's bundled over there. Scott Nitzer. Biggs taking it rather quickly towards Calvinese. Keeping body in between player and ball there. Madison Rakic. It's had a play for a Bulleen ball in, and they've taken that one quickly. Free kick given away though. Stuhow committed the foul. Deary sent sprawling, not illegally so. Play Capitano. He's lost it. Renan, central, Eliadis. Again, Marovski making another run ahead of the ball. Once more. Pass couldn't be played to her. Kane. Marovski. Space with which to work in here. Still she goes on. And still Marovski! How well was that done? A moment of quality injected into the game by the Bulleen Lion star. Marovski's at the double. And it's a brace that has given Bulleen some breathing room.
Let's go. Respond now. Come on.
Goals 43 and 44 in the Victorian top flight today for Mayor Marovski. That is a collector's item.
Go now. Step up.
Catania was making the running behind for Melbourne City back the other way, but not threaded through successfully. Oh, that's crude. Challenge and a card in the way there of Liam Aldeary. Free kick here for Melbourne City. Can they make something of this? Brown lifting one in. Not a bad ball, a tantalising one. It's Biggs who was closest to it, as there are changes coming here for Melbourne City. A couple of them by the looks of things.
Abby 6, Jamie 9.
Former Bulleen junior in Jamie Marandola will come on here for Senol NPL Women's appearance number 5, and for Senol NPL Women's appearance number 1 is Abby Cheshire. Former junior at Mount Martha and spent a number of years in the FE system. And how about this? He's taken the armband as well. By default, we've seen the end of Mary Brown's involvement.
Let's go. Start to get something out of this game now.
Marovski is sent away down the line. On a hat-trick, she's bundled over the edge of the box. Free kick here for Bulleen in a really dangerous area. Pair of alterations coming to here for Bulleen. We'll find those for you in a moment. After this, Mayor Marovski free kick. Four in the wall. Marovski to strike. Well over the top, it was always rising. Nia Salah and Rosie Roger are the two coming on here for Bulleen. Jordan is the first of the two players off, and Olivia Bomford appears to be the other. For Salah this season. Same we said for Rosie Roger. Hannah Skanitsa, the other player off by the way from Melbourne City. Their most recent double change is Cheshire's header blocked. There's a foul in there. Infringements of footballing law. Obviously, got themselves a free kick. Long ball forwards. Marandola given something to chase. Through to the goalkeeper. It's worth noting that Abby Cheshire is seen as a leader on the football pitch. It was the captain of Victoria Blues team that won the Emerging Matildas Championships, in 2025 at under 16 level. There's a picture following the final of her taking with current Combank Matildas head coach Joe Montemuro. It's the Matildas in the middle of their Asian Cup campaign right about now. Here's Cortolino. Seen how to play from Cheshire. Takes the ball here for Melbourne City. For Renahan is Liardis. there from Gore Birchmore.
Step up, lock him in.
Play for a throw for Bulleen.
Step up quickly.
Melbourne City. Nice play for him. Saris in a pro debut in the AC Champions League.
Everybody step on. Everybody step
November
on.
of last year against Singaporean outfit Lion City Sailors in a 5-0 win for Melbourne City. Melbourne City building a bit of pressure here. We're just under 20 gone in the second half. Eliadis impeded. Free kick given away by Kirkby. As Bulleen wastes little time. Chance on the left side here for Salah. Who goes on. Seen off it by Biggs. It's Melbourne City moving away. Pitanio. Not her best. Stranahan rolls it back to her goalkeeper. Melissa Deloste, who's had a watching brief on this one, really. Up to now. Melbourne with the one goal so far this season. They got it against Burundara in a 4-1 defeat. Mary Brown scoring it. Cheshire in to win it. Rolls it forward smartly. Chance for Capitano inside the box. She checks, goes down. Shouts for a penalty and nothing doing, according to our referee, Rowan Nagansur. All affiliated with Melbourne City were quick to make the claim, but just as quick was our referee to wave them all away. Dry. Losing out Marovski. Long and down the line. Cortolino would be first there if it stays in, and it does. Alana Cortolino down the right here for Bulleen. Inside the box. And couldn't make the most of it. This game opening up a little bit here. Melbourne City searching for one to get them back into the game. Slipping over at a bad time there, Kirkby. Not there's ever a good time to, really. Marovski in space. Slides it forward. Roger is onside. Around the goalkeeper. This will be 3-0. And Rosie Roger, off the bench, makes it 3-0 for FC Bulleen Lions. Matching her goal tally from last year in only her 4th appearance of the campaign. And after Melbourne City's best spell probably of the game, Bulleen go down the other end and put a third into the back of the net. There's been little doubt throughout the game that Bulleen would see this one through, but that one seals it once and for all. Yeah. 7th Senol NPL Women's Victoria goal for Rosie Roger. This appearance number 75. The 21-year-old. debut back in 2021 in this league. Not counted in the league statistics, but did score in the Women's Community Shield final last year. Cheshire volleying it forward. Always first place in that race. Salah on this left-hand side for Bulleen. Ball from Kane. Well, one back by Biggs for Melbourne City. It's it left. Running into a couple of Bulleen players was Calvinese. It's Cortolino. Combination of Try and Calvinese work that out. Foul there from Roger. Cortolino gives it to Melbourne City. Capitanio. Pulled down by Renahan. Free kick from Try. Towards the end of the box. Set high from Kane. Bulleen eventually sorting that out. Perhaps not one out of the textbook in a way to deal with a set piece, but so long as you get it away, I don't suppose it matters. That one strike the arm then. Bulleen players certainly thought so. Referee didn't. Well, Birchmore sent well out of her post to play that. Goalkeeper's goalkeeper in the end. Worth noting that it's only a few weeks away that we're going to get a first NPL Women's Melbourne derby when Melbourne Victory come here on the 28th of March. Melbourne City have got to go to Avondale and then host Keilor Park before then. Essendon, Bentley and Preston represent the next three opponents for Bulleen after this. They'll make a couple of changes here. The Lions with Cleo Angel, JG Garon to come on here. One from Saris. Rakic more than happy to get it back to a goalkeeper who wasn't too assured there, Alyssa Deloste, in playing that. Kane blocking the passing lane, Eliadis forward towards Cortolino, who will get there first for Bulleen, ahead of Dry, who she will now try and run at. She's beaten the City fullback. Towards the top of the box it goes. A shot from Kane, always bending away from goal. So, the switches. Liam Altieri is one coming off and Maya Marovski is the other. So it won't be a hat-trick for Maya Marovski, and disappointed, some of it in jest, it's all in jest. She's gone back over to Caitlin Friend. on the touchline. Frustration's understandable if you're taken off on a brace, but Caitlin Friend having to do what she thinks is best for the team. Antonio has kept that one in. Of Roger and Kane. Get it back here for Bulleen, and Spacen's opened up. Salah. He just to work it back towards Kane. Sure that Melbourne City will take a lot from this, despite leaving the game empty-handed in terms of points, as Eliadis has made the run in behind. First touch centre a little bit wide. It's pulled back towards Roger, who couldn't get there. Kane's first time pass. Put it back again. Able to keep hold of it. Duhau. Salah inside the box. Ball taken off her toes. Roger outside of the foot pass. The 1-2 there with Kane. Eliadis trying to work a shooting chance. Or Birchmore seeing it all the way. Going to see an 11th career Victorian top flight appearance for Sienna Leighton Welsh from Melbourne City in a moment, but Eliadis with it here for Bulleen. It's by Duhau. Eliadis wants to keep hold of it. It's Cheshire at the base of midfield. Antonio getting there. She tries and takes that one from Renahan, which she did. First touch there from Dre. Cheshire. Working that one back. Kirkby was barged over fairly. Kane, Cortolino. Eliadis ahead of her. Cortolino going alone and then rolling it across. How well played was that? Sarah Kane supplying the finishing touch on a well thought out Bulleen move. Melbourne City have been hit for 4. Change to tell you about in a moment. Duhau is off for Melbourne City, as is Calvinese. Lamai. There is an NPL Women's Victoria club debut for Gia Kapsamalis after 7 last season at South Melbourne. Sienna Leighton Welsh is on, as by process of elimination. Trying to Zeus, meaning that all 5 outfield substitutes are now on for Melbourne City. Players allowed the liberty of a drink here, with About 11 and a half to play in the game. Scoreline matching Bulleen's only other win of the season so far that came against Kilo Park. Last time they stepped out on a football pitch for a competitive outing. Zoyce, the most recently 3 introduced subs, going forward towards the artists. Won't work for Bulleen. Kirkby couldn't reel that one in. Interested to see how next week goes for Melbourne City against Avondale, 2 of the new teams in the league. Free kick there for Bulleen as Rakic was fouled. They've got a player in the fold in Liliana Lemay, who was there last year, scored once in their promotion winning campaign. It'll be interesting viewing next week as Salah stay here for Bulleen. Pushed by Leighton Welsh. Melbourne City with the player down. Play going on though. Coming into the fence by Marandola. Biggs back up. Right. Capitano back towards the number 5. Cheshire. Biggs. One, number 8 holding back another. A few questions of a yellow card there towards the referee. Doesn't look like one will be produced. Liardis towards Cortolino, who's been an outlet for Bulleen in this game. Still got a bit left in the tank. She's inside the box. This is some run from Alana Cortolino. Pulls it back. There's no one in a maroon shirt on the end of it. Chance back the other way here for Melbourne City, perhaps. May Capitano off after that. And we'll keep it in adjacent to the corner flag. So he's called to send it in. Ball never went inside the box. Cortolino with a brilliant first touch to move a little bit away from Dry, but Zoyce helped her out. Samalis get involved, trying to get on the end of that one from Kirkby. Couldn't. Goal kick. And Renahan is down here for Bulleen. Pretty sure if there was an option for both teams to walk to the centre circle and shake hands here, they'd probably do it. Just seen Chelsea Biggs go down for Melbourne City. Renahan now doing likewise for Bulleen. I think both teams will take the whistle right about now. The destination of the points well beyond doubt now. Catherine Renahan approaching a milestone. This is appearance number 98 in the Senol NPLW Victoria. Split her time between Alamein, FV emerging as they were then known. Now, of course, the FV Academy, and now Bulleen. One red card in 9 appearances last time around. If all goes to plan, it will be at home against Bentley on the 23rd of March, where she would bring up the 100. Garon. Salah was Mircic, who forced a couple of Bulleen teammates to take evasive action, not to be in the way of that. Into the final 5 of the 90. Pressure, but didn't show it. Dola tried to close it down. Biggs not on the return end of that 1-2. Roger trying to help it towards Eliadis. Goalkeeper in Veloste will just goad Maya Capitanio forward. Picking that one up. Roger back towards Kane. Roger over the top. Torino couldn't breeze by Biggs. Trying to Zoyce moving down the left. Ball out of play for Melbourne City ball in. Saw the referee put 3 fingers up towards the 4th official, which would indicate that we'd be moving into 3 minutes of added time shortly enough. There's Roger in a bit of space. Ball towards Angel. Still waiting for her first. Senol NPLW Victoria goal. Does it come here? Not quite. Superbly defended from Cheshire, who's appealing for a goal kick. It is a corner. A really good run from the 17-year-old former Williams Landing Junior in Cleo Angel. Salah's corner, right-footed. Stands one up high, too high in the end for Mijicic. Caron. United States of America. Born in Boise, Idaho. Forward from Rakic on the stretch of Celiadis. Salah leaving it for Kane. Roger drifting in off the left. Kane on towards Salah. Strikes right footed, it was blocked and swept away from Saris. Captain on the 17 level for Australia. One of a few who've been in and around the junior Matilda setup in this Melbourne City squad. In fact, it's 4 added minutes that we are into the first of. Maybe this 90 minutes. And a couple of stoppages, so it's fair enough. Chesting down. Salino trying to run it dry, who wasn't having it. Being held back. Able to get out of the bind. Forward ball blocked. Try taking over. Play for Melbourne City, ball in. Wondered how the 2 academy sides would go in this league this year. Melbourne Victory have impressed. Melbourne City have found going tough so far. It's a smart bit of footwork from Somalis, but the shot easy for Deloste to sort out. Not as much as she's been involved throughout the entirety of the game, Alyssa Deloste, in terms of goalkeeping duties. And the artist forward, it's a great ball, but Salah was just offside. Looked a perfect ball on the eye. Year-old just making her run a fraction early. Melbourne City get something to take home with them here. Not from that. So it's just making the run down the left. The former South Melbourne player. It's behind though for a goal kick. Sois forwards. Antola couldn't find a teammate. Cheshire twisting and turning. Kapsamalis. The substitutes linking up for Melbourne City. Renahan slicing that one. That one will go behind. It's maybe a last chance for Melbourne City to grab themselves a consolation. Capitano will send in the corner, probably the final act of the game. Right-footed. Not a bad ball in towards the back post. Off the side netting, but the wrong side from a Melbourne City point of view. That would have been quite something. A looping ball in to the back post. Would have had Alyssa Deloste worried for a little bit, but it matters little. Professionally done from FC Bulleen Lions, who have romped to a 4-0 win here at Casey Fields. The large majority of the damage done in the second half after Maya Marovski's opener. She grabbed the second. A goal each for Rosie Roger. Good bit of play down the right-hand side, and Sarah Kane, she fired home to conclude a sweeping move. FC Bulleen Lions got 2 games today against A-League's Academy sides. Their senior men will take on Melbourne Victory later on, but it's the first of a doubleheader that has gone their way, if you like, here today at Casey Fields. Full time in the Senol NPL Women's Victoria competition. It has finished. Melbourne City 0, FC Bulleen Lions 4. And from myself, Oliver Walker-Peel, enjoy the rest of your Labour Day public holiday if you're down here in Victoria. Take care. Stay safe. Thank you ever so much for your company, and goodbye for now.